You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
Here's your weather briefing video for this Saturday. It's September 13th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. And here's the view from atop Mount Cheaha, Alabama's highest point. Sunrise beginning to come into focus. The sky, the clouds beginning to take on their familiar early morning gradations. Just a gorgeous day in store for us in Alabama. Sky watchers checking in. Lots of 50s on the board. Nate Sullivan up in Clay County, Delta, reporting 59. Chelsea, Jordan Housen checking in at 59. Angie Thompson over in Aniana and Blount County reporting 63. The Morris area, Brent Wyatt checking in with 59. Vic Bell, he's the leader in the clubhouse, as he often is, 57 this morning up in Black Creek. Steve Jones in Heflin at 58, and Susan Campbell over in Anniston in Calhoun County, she's got 64. We'll be getting more Sky Watchers reports in this morning. I'll feature those on the 9 o'clock, actually probably a 10:30 statewide forecast briefing this morning on the network. Thank you for joining me here. If you're joining on the network, of course, we've been doing these briefings for a long, long time. Back on the old Alabama weather blog here on YouTube as well. This is the view from Marengo County from our Jefferson Skycam, which is near Demopolis. Beautiful sunrise in progress there. And this is the scene from Dauphin Island, quite a bit different from 45 years ago today when the island was in devastation. The bridge was gone. This is the replacement bridge off in the distance there. Of course, Hurricane Frederick had just paid a visit. These are temperatures across the state, major reporting stations showing those 50s, fairly common in North Alabama, and Sky Watchers confirming that. 60 down at Troy, 58 at Eufaula, also in South Alabama. So you see the radiational cooling, very efficient overnight. The short-term outlook showing just partly cloudy skies today, convection allowing models not really picking up on any showers today. Maybe a light shower, a spotty shower, maybe an illegal shower. Remember, JB used to call them that. JB Elliott, our longtime colleague around the weather factory and the weather company, called them illegal showers when they were not forecast. I'm glad James remembered that the other day. These are current alerts across the country. Not much going on. Got a few air quality alerts there around the Atlanta metro, Memphis, New Orleans, Houston, the big cities. It's getting to be that time of year. Got some flash flood watches, southeastern Utah, back through the Rockies, places like Telluride, Grand Junction. They're watching out for flooding today. The satellite and radar in motion. We've got trough there off the southeast coast, Georgia and South Carolina, causing some showers. That front that's bisecting the southern part of Florida been causing a lot of rain there. Got some showers still hanging on in parts of Colorado and New Mexico there. And also got showers up in the Dakotas early on this Saturday morning. The day one convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center shows a marginal risk level 1 out of 5 in the Chicagoland area down into parts of Illinois and Indiana. And a large area there from the northern plains back through western portions of the central plains into the Colorado and into New Mexico. So we'll be watching those areas today. That shifts a little east tomorrow for your Sunday. And then right now we don't have an outlook for Monday. The excessive rainfall outlook for today kind of mimics that severe weather outlook with some slight risk areas in the Dakotas and there along the eastern portions of New Mexico into western Texas Panhandle, where some heavy rain could develop today. The big story is the ridge of high pressure extends from the Great Lakes back into Texas. As we go toward Monday, the big story for us will be watching that trough over the southeastern coast kind of retrograding, backing up, cutting off, becoming a low pressure system there near the Carolina coast. Not expecting any tropical development from that, but this could be the beginning of the end of our ridge, and that's good news. We need the rain, but our little run of dry, warm weather may kind of be coming to an end toward the end of the week as this sort of eats away at the ridge from the east. This big long wave trough that you see there in the center part of the country sort of eats away at it from the west, and by Friday it's pretty much gone. The trough is developing there from Chicago to Omaha, and the ridge in the Atlantic has sort of retrograded to the west. They're just to the very far lower right of the image. You see what will probably be Gabrielle by that point. What will happen with that? Can the over the top ridge push it back to the west at that point? We'll wait and see what happens. But general indications are that a tropical system that will be right there would turn back to the north. We'll see what occurs, but it appears that this European look kind of forces it back to the south. Now, does it open up a pathway for it to go east of the Bahamas and east of the United States? We'll have to watch and see. This is total moisture, showing we're still in dry air. And that doesn't really change. The real heavy-duty moisture stays well to our east. By next Saturday, you're looking at maybe a little bit of low pressure developing there off the southeast coast. Could that be tropical in nature? Don't know. Probably not. That's probably more, some sort of cutoff upper low in advance of that potential tropical system. And I think I've got a tropical graphic coming up here in a minute. You see that old front there. But, here in Alabama, we're staying high and dry. That's kind of the screaming message days 1 through 5. It's hard to even find a shower. Might be a few showers developing to our northwest on kind of the northern end of the low-level jet. And then they come back south in the northerly flow. They might work their way into western Tennessee Sunday night into early Monday. We'll watch that to see if they can clip the northwest part of the state early Monday morning. But it doesn't look very likely. You see as we get toward the end of the week, though, with that long wave trough approaching from the northwest, you see rain chances increasing each day, Thursday, Friday, maybe into Saturday, especially for the northwestern part of Alabama. So, we'll be hopeful that we can see some increasing rain chances. But through Friday, it's just slim to none across Alabama. Zooming in, literally, the QPF off from the WPC is 0. Longer range from the Climate Prediction Center continues to show us being dry, and this is not good because we've got already in this very same area, west central southwest Alabama, dry, abnormally dry or drought conditions in place, and no real outlook for wetter than normal except maybe over that far southeastern part of Alabama. Temperatures from the CPC still continuing to be warmer than normal through the end of the month, pretty much, so that's not changing. We're going to stay warm for the foreseeable future. So circling back to the Skycam, looks like a beautiful day, a beautiful start to the day. I hope you have a great day. If you're getting to go to one of the football games, have a great time. Make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen, dress appropriately, hydrate, all the rules. It's the end of summer in Alabama. It's not anything unusual. We use our heads, but if you're new around here, it's not unusual that it can be hot in September in Alabama. The tropics are quiet, unusually quiet. Wouldn't be unusual at all to have 2 major hurricanes on the board on September 13th, and we've got none, and we're grateful for that. We're grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll have notes on the blog. We'll be updating things throughout the day on the network, and we're thankful for you watching that. And until I get to do this, I guess next week, Drew will be here tomorrow doing this video. James will be here with 2 days all week, as always. And until I see you again, as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky, because you'll always have something fun to look at.